India's defense exports to Armenia continued despite warnings from Azerbaijan and Turkey. It has now been revealed that India secretly delivered its Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher systems to Armenia earlier in November. The move is sure to rattle Azerbaijan President Aliyev, who had warned India and France against arming Armenia. But Aliyev's warning have been ignored, and now Azerbaijani forces face the threat of total annihilation if they dare to attack Armenia in the next war. In 2023, Armenia had signed a deal with India worth 2,000 crore rupees for 4 batteries of Pinaka, with each battery consisting of 6 launchers each, with each launcher armed with 12 rockets. Surprisingly, this is not the first time news of Pinaka delivery has made headlines. These visuals made international news after Azerbaijani media claimed that trucks with a blue covering delivered the Indian Pinaka rocket system to Armenia via Iran in 2023 itself. It seems Azeri media and military are terrified of the Indian Pinaka rocket system, and rightly so. Named after the bow of Lord Shiva, each Pinaka rocket launcher can fire 12 rockets within 44 seconds. Each battery of Pinaka comprises of 6 launchers. Thus, Pinaka battery can fire 72 high-precision rockets within a minute and level a square kilometer of enemy territory. Now, Pinaka is often compared to the American HIMARS system, which are wreaking havoc in the Russia-Ukraine war. But while HIMARS has a base range of 69 kilometers, the Indian Pinaka Mk1 version can cause the same destruction at 38 to 40 kilometers, with an accuracy of landing each rocket within 10 meters of the designated target. The guided HIMARS, on the other hand, has an impressive range of 300 kilometers, and India too is in the process of perfecting this technology. Earlier in November itself, DRDO and Indian military conducted successful tests of the guided Pinaka rocket system, which enhances its range to 75 kilometers. And that's not all. The DRDO is pressing ahead with plans to extend Pinaka range up to 300 kilometers, which would be the same as HIMARS, as well as the supersonic BrahMos missiles. Now, it has not been disclosed which version of the Pinaka has been delivered to Armenia already, though it is expected to be the base version, though Yerevan may have the option of buying the upgraded Pinaka system down the line. Lieutenant General Adosh Kumar, Director General of the Indian Army's Regiment of Artillery, had revealed in September, quote, "The indigenous Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher, or MRLS, system is being widely exploited and their ability is second to none. We are looking at extending the range of the Pinaka rockets, and a lot of work is going on. First, double it and then to almost 4 times the present range. The DRDO is confident of achieving it," unquote. Each rocket on the Indian Pinaka can carry a payload of 100 kilograms, which is more than HIMARS, and which can be fitted with anti-tank ammunition or mines to target heavy armor, while Pinaka can also be armed with high-explosive warhead to target enemy infantry positions. What's more, the Pinaka rocket system is mounted on a wheeled platform which enables shoot and scoot capabilities, thus they are difficult to locate and target via counter-artillery. The first time the Pinaka proved its qualities was during the 1999 Kargil conflict, when Indian military used it to bomb bunkers of Pakistani infiltrators high on top of mountains. Armenian Prime Minister Pashinyan though believes Azerbaijan is preparing for another war, this time to destroy Yerevan once and for all. But with Armenia now armed with Indian Pinaka, Baku would think twice before plunging in another conflict. While Azerbaijani Baykar drones that procured from Turkey were effective in neutralizing Armenian fixed or stationary artillery systems during the Nagorno-Karabakh war, they would not be able to repeat the same tactic against the Indian Pinaka, as it is a highly mobile system designed to avoid enemy fire. Moreover, the secret Pinaka delivery from India coincided with the much publicized delivery of 15 Akash air defense systems from New Delhi to Armenia earlier this month. The Akash air defense system would be more than capable of shooting down any Azeri or Turkish slow-moving drones at ranges of 25 kilometers, while even the Azerbaijan Air Force would avoid the front line, else risk being targeted by the Indian Akash air defense system. After the defeat in the Nagorno-Karabakh war, Armenia found itself isolated, especially after traditional ally Russia stopped its weapons deliveries to Yerevan. In its hour of need, Armenia turned to India and France. Armenia has also procured the Swati weapon locating radars from India, as well as the Zen anti-drone system to target the Azeri Baikar drones. Meanwhile, France too has supplied Armenia with combat vehicles and missiles, and this has annoyed Turkey's Erdogan to no end. Erdogan had earlier stated, quote, "What France is doing is a provocation. It should know that it is not doing Armenia a favor, but the opposite." He added, "Those who put weapons in Armenia's hands are doing Armenia a disservice," unquote. All this while Turkey itself made millions of dollars selling weapons to Azerbaijan, including armed drones, rocket launchers and missiles to Baku before the Nagorno-Karabakh war, while Pakistan recently delivered the JF-17 fighter jets to Azerbaijan as well. Meanwhile, Erdogan, Azerbaijan and Pakistan have left no opportunity to adopt an anti-India stand and even peddle fake anti-India propaganda and meddle in India's internal affairs on numerous occasions. An intelligence report also highlighted the role played by Pakistani as well as Turkish agencies in radicalizing Indian Muslim youth. In such a scenario, India's defense aid to Armenia is not just humanitarian but also a strategic move to counter the axis of Turkey, Azerbaijan and Pakistan. Have your say. Do you support Indian government's move of boosting defense supplies to Armenia? Leave a comment, hit the like button and subscribe to Inconnect News.